Alright, it's Buster. Yeah, we're back after lunch and a little bit of a rest, a little R&R, kind of some to-do list and stuff. Here we go, we're back. We're back in northern Canada. We are at, what do we call this? Lynn Lake, yeah. Charlie Yankee Yankee Lima, Lynn Lake Airport. Yeah. It's crushing rain. VFR though. Yep. It's 4,100 feet. So yeah, kind of interesting. So we got full fuel. Let's go ahead and get us backed up. While he's doing that, let's go ahead and release the parking brake. We filled up. Yeah, it was expensive. We'll have it on the manifest after the flight. But yeah, because you buy it by the liter and it's in Canadian dollars, so you have to do all the conversions. All right, let's go ahead and reverse. That's Buster's food. That's me. That's Buster. And that's our life raft. So we're all looking good there. Thanks to ambitious pilots for this pushback. So that house is in the ground. That's a big old basement down there. Alright, I like it. Go ahead and set the parking brake. Thank you again to ambitious pilots. Much appreciated for your pushback. Let's take a look at the nav chart. So here we are. Yeah, we're in northern Canada, all right. So you can kind of see where we are. Actually, we're kind of in central Canada. So we're going to be able to take off here, head to the northeast, and then up to CYEG, and then CYRT. If we don't have it, because I'm telling you, it is bad IFR all the way in here. 300 feet, 400 feet. I don't even think our RNAVs will go that low. But if we need to, we have a good alternate with complete VFR right now with tops at, or bottoms I should say, at flight level 210, so, or just 21,000 feet, 21,000 feet above the ground. I mean, that's fantastic. So we got complete VFR over here, and we have plenty of gas actually. So let's just go ahead and take a quick look of what it would look like if we had to divert. All right, flight up to what's it called? Rankin Inlet. We're going to Charlie Yankee Romeo Tango, Rankin Inlet. So going to Rankin Inlet, it's going to take 3 hours and 22 minutes. That's $4.79 in the fuel, pack 15 extra minutes. And then you've got your alternate, which is an hour and 41 away in the right direction that we want to go in. And then pack 45 minutes reserve in. So out the door, you're 853 pounds plus your taxi time, which will be quick here, 24 pounds. So that gives us an extra 335, so an extra 2 hours of fuel. So I'm feeling really good about the range that this aircraft has. As a matter of fact, we should probably just go all the way. But anyway, we're not. We're going to give it a try. We're going to try to land at Rankin, the Rankin Inlet. What do we got here? Just to refresh, we got a we're taking off at runway 35. So pretty simple. How's the weather look, you asked? Well, it's raining. Well, look at that. It's 080 at 14, gusting to 19er. Oh wow, rain, overcast. It says to take off at runway 8. I thought that was a gravel runway. Gravel slash asphalt. 2,500 feet. What do you think, Buster? What do you think? I think we should do it. Let's go ahead and we'll take off at runway 081. Okay. So let's Alpha. So we're going to cross runway 35. Bravo. And cross runway 35. And we're going to hold short at of runway 8 at Charlie. I'm going to taxi to runway 8. Alright, so that's all set. That ought to be interesting. Okay. So we're going to take a departure out here. Yeah, and our first waypoint is going to be, let me just write all this down. YQ, YEK, YRT. Pretty simple flight plan. Alright. Let's go ahead and get this show in the sky. Okay, let me get my flashlight on. So landing gear handles down, parking brake is set. Let's go ahead and tick on the battery. Alright, we got full fuel tanks here. Tip tanks are full. 49 degrees out right now. We have gear is down. Bus vault's hanging out at 23, so we're good. We're golden. Alright, so now let's do the before start engine. So parking brake, landing gear, lever is down. Let's go ahead and check all of our circuit breakers. All of those look in. How are we doing here? All of those look good. We're here. We're 33 hours on this bad boy. Okay, all of the switches are down. Whoops. We are down and dump on there. How else are we looking? Alright, let's go ahead and get the mixtures. Get prop forward. Throttle is down idle. Cow flaps are down. Trims are all good. We have on as far as fuel selectors go. Static is off. All the way across is down. It's looking good. Awesome. Alright, let's go ahead. Avionics master is off. Batteries on. Left and right alternator is now on. Let's get the lights, beacon, and nav. Bus vaults is still hanging out at 23, which is what we want. Okay. Interior lights, let's go ahead and hit the panel. Thank you. Floodlights. Let's hit the panel. Alright, let's go ahead and hit the floodlight really quick here. Annunciators. All of the lights are good. Let's see if we got the boost. Affirmative. Check. CO2. 2 lights. We're good. ELT. Good. Buster does not like that. Weather radar, we screwed up again. Did not have it off, so let's keep it off here. Boost pump for heat. No, we're not gonna do heat yet. Remember, we had a hard time turning on the engine with the heat last time. I don't know if it had anything to do with it, but anyway, we had an issue. So let's leave it off. Let's go ahead and start the engine. Parking brake set. Beacon is on. Yep. We're going to go ahead and do the right engine first. So here's what we got. We got mixture is rich, props are forward, throttle is full open, boost pump is going to go to high. We're going to do that for 4 seconds. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004. Okay, all the way back down. Throttle to closed, crack open slightly. Clear prop. Buster, you want to help? Alright, let's turn them over. Alright, we had good ignition light. Ignition light is now off. Let's go ahead and advance the throttle to 1000 RPMs. We are green in the oil pressure. Oil temp is rising. And bus volts is 28. So we have a good right engine start. Let's go work on engine, the left engine. So we're going to go full wide open. Let's go ahead and go full boost. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004. Boost off. Throttle idle. Crack it open. Clear prop. Here we go. Oh, sorry, Buster. There we go. Here we go. Let's turn it over. Not long enough. Okay, let's give it one more time. Clear prop. Here we go. Okay. We have a good start. Ignition light is off. We have 1000 on the RPM. We're green on the oil pressure. And the temp is rising. We're at 28 on the bus volts. So we're looking good. We have a good left engine start. Let's get this up before I get soaking wet. Turn flood off. I don't know why. So let's go ahead and see if we can get the... I like that. Okay. Standby. All right. We're going to 19. 19er. Flight level 190. From last time, we're going 2000. We're going to take off runway 8. Crazy. What do we need to do here? Oh, of course. Altimeter. Do we not write it down? (2972). Alright, we're looking good. Alright, how's the attitude indicator looking, Buster? Okay, excellent. Let's go and get the heater on. Pull it out a little bit. How's that trim looking? Let's go ahead and get that trim where it needs to be. Okay, let's go ahead and see what we did. Let's check the annunciators one last time. Okay, that's all looking good. Standby altimeter is set. Standby altitude indicator is set. Remote compass slaved in and aligned. Comm radios. Well, let's see, we're not set. Bam. We do have a VOR here. Lynn Lake is at 112.6. And our backup, where we're going, OIQ 114.1. Set these the same. Nice. Okay. All right, let's get a route in. Rankin Inlet. Leave it at that. Pretty simple. There. All right, we're good. Let's go back to this picture. Yeah, I like this one. Particularly on our way out. Let's get closer. We'll be going this way. I'm gonna intercept to 054. Alright, so we got our comm set, we got our backup navigation set, we've got our GPS set, we got our flight plan all set, we've got our radars, our navs all set. Forget the VNAV. So we're going to be good there. We have our, we're in standby, and we have, everything's looking good. We have our transponder going. We're good. Let's go ahead and get ourselves over Actually, you know what? Let's dial in 054. Good. All right, let's go ahead and get ourselves over to the runway. Before we do that, let's make sure that, ooh, 90 degrees. Okay. So left, neutral, right, neutral, down, neutral, back, neutral, right area, rudder, neutral, left, rudder, neutral. Love it. Flight controls are free and correct. Buster, our transponder is on. Taxi lights are now on. And our mixture is going to need to be lean for taxi. Okay, let's do it. Let's get rolling. Brake test. Check. Keith want to call this Lady Lake. The Winnipeg Center is up. Is that true? No. Well, I thought we were going to have center, but let's go ahead and keep it on Unicom here. And away we go. What is this thing called? Lynn Lake. Lynn Lake traffic. Baron 712 Bravo Mike, taxiing to runway 8 via Alpha Bravo Charlie, crossing runway 35, holding short at Charlie. Here we go. How cold is it out? 8 degrees Celsius. This is where I thought it was. Yeah, I think it's this. Lynn Lake traffic. Baron 2 Bravo Mike is clear of runway 35. We're gonna go this way. Okay, no, wait a minute. Why do I want to think it's over there? Yeah. If we go down that road, I don't think we ever come back. There's no way I'm taking this airplane. I'm already gone too far. We already run the risk of hitting this house. I feel like we need to be in like the caravan, Buster. You know, with that, what is that, where it closes the cowl flaps or something? Keeps dust and rocks and stuff like that from going in. Okay, hold on. Oh, I see it. I think this is it. Of course, it's not lit. Alright, we're holding short at Charlie. Let's go ahead and do a run up. Parking brake is set. Let's correct our mixture. Let's go ahead and get to 17. Engines are set at 17. Let's go ahead and test the props. Okay, 300 there. 300 there. Now we want to see oil pressure rise. Check. Oil pressure rise. Yep. Alright, right one, we want to see manifold pressure increase. There it is. Very slight. And left engine, we'll see manifold increase. There it is. Okay. Went a little too far. We'll let them stabilize before we do the, oh, we can do the right engine. So let's go to left mag. About 1 1/4, so that's good. Go back to both. Let's get stable. Let's go to the right mag, right engine. We're looking at the drop. And it's about 100, that's good. Let's go back to both. Excellent. Left engine, left mag. 100 looks fine. Let's go back to both. We don't want to see anything more than 150. Let's go ahead and get over to the right mag, left engine. There it is. Okay, that looks good. Let's go to both. Alright, we're back to both. And instrument air, we are in the green, which is what we want. Let's go ahead and check out the alternators and see how the load. Let's turn the left alt off. Okay, right takes to load. Right off, bus takes to load. Left on. Left is now taking the load. Right on. We're now parallel. We're good. Propeller de-ice. Let's go ahead and hit the prop. We have good prop amps here, which is good. We have good load. Let's go ahead and hit windshield. We should get a load and light. Load and light. Pitot heat, load and light. Load and light. Pitot heat, load and light. Load and light. Fuel vent, just load. Check. Stall 1 unit heat. Just load. Check. Excellent. Surface all the way down. Let's get to 18. It's just to the left of the prop handle. We see it 18 and we have a light, so we're good. Let's go to auto. We want to see it cycle. So now we have on. We got a light, and we go to 18. Cycle back down. Boom. Light off. Cycles down. Cycle back on. Light on. Back to 18. Good. That's fun. Alright, so all of our heaters and everything is working good. Let's go ahead and get over to the pressurization. So we're sitting here at basically 1,100 feet. So let's go ahead and get us below. Let's just put it near sea level. Let's go to 10 o'clock. Good. Let's go ahead and pressure. Nope, not pressure up yet. Let's go ahead and get us to 2,000 on the RPMs. Let it stabilize. Good. Let's pressure up. All right. Cabin is pressuring up. Let's go ahead. We're going to hit the test, and we want to see the cabin descend. There it goes. Cabin is now descending. Perfect. Good test. Let's go down and dump. Down and dump. Good. And let's go ahead and reduce throttle back to 1,000. We are going to 19er, flight level 190. So let's go ahead and send it to flight level 200. That's 18. And actually, you know what? Let's go to 21. There we go. 21. Give us about 9,000 foot cabin, which is very comfortable. We're good. Let's go ahead and just check the flaps really quick. Flaps up. Good. Flaps are up. Let's go ahead and get the, let's test. Lights on the autopilot are all illuminated. Great. Let's go ahead and engage autopilot. We see the flight director is live. Let's go ahead and hit heading, and we'll see a right-hand turn on both the flight director as well as the yoke. And there we go. We have that turning as well as the yoke. Perfect. Let's go ahead and deflect to the left. And there it is. Flight director deflects as well as the yoke. So we're good there. Heading off. Flight director off. Let's disengage the autopilot. Good. Disengage one more time with my button on the yoke. Can we engage via the button? Absolutely. Autopilot off. One more time. Autopilot on. Perfect. Now we can engage it with the button here. We are all good. Alright, so the autopilot is good, so our run-up checklist is complete. Let's do the forward takeoff checklist. The windows are closed. We are GPS, yep, we are comms, are set, nav are set. We have our altitude in the window. Heading bug is, let's get our heading bug going to 080. And we have our CDI set to 054. All good. So we got heading bug, nav source, elevator trim. We did set the trim earlier, which is fine. Let's go ahead and set the flaps to approach. Not sure why it didn't go, but let's make sure it actually goes down. Yep, flaps are good. Cabin altitude selector. We have selected our altitude. Let's go ahead and pressure up the cabin as well as the door seal. Air conditioning, we're still at 90 degrees, Buster. It's way too hot in here. So let's go ahead and cut that off. Fuel booster pumps, we want them on low. So boosters, we want not high, we want on low. Alright, pitot heat, let's get them on. As a matter of fact, we're going to put in all of the icing here. We can do that if we get some. Anti-ice is on. So we have altimeter is all looking good. Weather radar. Let's go ahead and put it on. Of course, I turned it off. Landing lights. Let's go ahead and put the landing lights and the strobe on because we are going to need to back taxi. Here's what's going to happen, Buster. We're going to go ahead and we have 2,500 foot runway, but we're going to go ahead and get as much runway as we can. We have rotation at 80. If anything happens before 80, we get squirrely on our rudder, or if we see a drop in power on any of the engines, we're going to go ahead and immediately cut the power and hit the brakes. Once we get to 80 though, we're going to rotate. Once we rotate, as soon as we get positive rate, we're going to go ahead and put the gear up. We will pass through 100 knots and then hit the flaps. Once we get around 1,600 feet, we're going to go ahead and, well, once I put the landing gear up, I'll also hit the taxi light. Once we get to 1600, we're going to go ahead and pull back our props to 24. And then once we get to 2,000 feet, let's say 2,500, we'll pull back the manifold pressure to 32, or excuse me, 36 on the climb out. If we do lose an engine, it's kind of interesting. We do have visual, and we can bring it right back if we want, or we can make left traffic and come back on the south end of the, or north end, and land towards the south. We have a bunch of options, but we'll probably make left traffic. We do want to stay 2100 or below. We do not want to lose sight of the runway. We do have RNAVs on either side of this bigger runway, so we would have a crosswind, but that's okay. Any questions, Buster? All right, let's go ahead and get rolling. Lynn Lake traffic. Baron 2 Bravo Mike is back taxiing on runway 08 for departure. Lynn Lake. It looks in good shape. I would imagine it's going to get pretty cold once we get into the air. Let's use every bit of this runway. All right, Buster, you ready? All right. Let's make sure everything looks good one last time. Let's do one run through. We've already been briefed. Everything is looking good. Panels are fine. All the lights are good. We have our anti-ice on. Props forward. Everything is looking good. Mixture is rich. Flaps are in the right spot. We're good. All right. Lynn Lake traffic. Baron 2 Bravo Mike is departing at runway 08 to the northeast. Lynn Lake. All right, let's put on the brakes. Let's go ahead and get us up to 80. Excuse me. Let's go to 30 on the manifold. Good. Full throttle. Release the brakes. Airspeed's alive. A little left roll in. I see the windsock. We're 70 or 80. Let's get up. We are up in the air. We have positive rate. Gear up. Past 100, gear flaps up. Woo! Make sure we keep that climb, Buster. And the plane's traffic, Baron 2 Bravo Mike climbing through 4,000, clear of runway 8. Last call, Lynn. Put the heading bug in. Let's get on over to the line. Alright, how's our power looking? We're at 36, so we have climb power in. Got the props, so let's go ahead and dial back the props. Let's get them back. No longer need boost pumps. Good. Let's go ahead and get us a little bit more. Taxi light goes off. Okay, climb checklist. Landing gear up. Flaps up. Taxi light off. Landing lights still on. It's fine. Prop sync. Let's go off. Let's go ahead and hit the nav button, by the way. So we'll intercept our course. Prop sync is off. Cow flaps. We don't need them. Let's put them up. We're plenty cold. Cow flaps are up. Anti-ice. We are good on the anti-ice. Ooh, we're breaking out. Shoot, are we breaking out? Not quite yet, but we're pretty darn close. Fuel booster pumps are off. Cabin heat and air. Let's go ahead and pull it just a tad more. Alright, pressurization on the cabin is good. We are in climb. Everything is looking the way we want it. Let's keep an eye on our cylinder heads. Again, the fourth one is the hottest out of the gate. Well, 6 is pretty hot too. Let's go ahead and see what we got. 4 would definitely be over 400. So it's 406. 407 is getting hotter. 401 on the 6th cylinder. Number 1 right engine, interesting. Alright, we're free. Let's go ahead and turn off what we don't need here. Let's go ahead and hit the landing lights. Good. Look at that. We are out and above. Alright, we're at 110, so that's not good. Let's go ahead and drop back to 1,500 feet a minute. We've still got climb power in. We're at 24 and 24 on the RPMs. Getting hot on the CH, so let's go ahead and crack the cow flaps just a little bit. See if we can lower the temperatures on the cylinder heads. 413, 428. Are we getting the alarm already? I see we're okay. I mean, it looks like we're okay. We're at 1,2,000. Oh, rising up. Nice. Let's go ahead and hit the windshield. Love that one, huh? Ice. I mean, you know, let's go ahead and turn it off. And I do see moisture all around. Of course, we got moisture up there. We're at -12 Celsius, so definitely we'll definitely be in a spot where we can accumulate ice for sure. So on the climb out, a couple things we missed. One was the props. So that was, we hit landing gear, forgot the taxi light, hit the flaps when we needed it. We were getting quite a bit of push. I mean, we were definitely, I had to keep that sucker going. Otherwise we'd be way off course. Just trying to maintain heading. Runway heading. But yeah, that was even a challenge. But it was all good. Right on top. Cylinder heads still hot. 425. Let me see if I can open just a touch. See if that can cool things down before we get to flight level 190, where I have to close them up. 121, 117, 417, 433, 421, 425. So hopefully, let's see. Open a little bit more. Oh, look at that drop. Well time drop for sure. Okay, we're now leveling off flight level 190. So let's go ahead and wait till this gets to 180. And then we'll dial back the power to 32. And then we'll lead them up. Okay, cruise checklist, cowl flaps as required. Keep the cowl flaps up until we come up to speed. Excuse me. I want those cylinder heads to get a little cooler. Take the advantage. Yeah, 431, 418, yeah, 422. Yeah, we just want to take a little more advantage of cowl flaps. Anti-ice as required. We don't need it right now. Fuel booster pumps are indeed off. Cabin heat. We're at 57 degrees. Let's go ahead and pull it out just a touch. Air conditioning, cabin pressure, how's that look? Cabin pressure's looking awesome. Okay, we're up at the speed, so let's go ahead and dial back the manifold to 32. And let's let's go ahead and lean them. Let's do a pre-lean on the right engine. Well, first of all, let's get to the EGT. There. All right, let's go ahead and lean, pre-lean. Got the EGT. We'll see a peak. There's the peak and it's coming down, so let's go back. Left mixture. There's the peak. Where's the peak? There's the peak, 1560. Okay. All right, that's our pre-lean. Let's go ahead and at this point, hit the imaginary button in between to get to lean a peak. And here we go. Let's go ahead and pull back on the right engine. Rising. You want to see the peak? You can see the EGT on the gauge too. There's the last peak. 41. I'm good with 46. Let's get in between 25 and 46 degrees Fahrenheit. You can keep an eye on this gauge right here too as we pull it back. Last peak. Keep going. 50. No. A little too much. Let's dial it back. Okay, we'll keep it at 50. That gives us 17 change and 16 and a half on the. I don't mind consuming a little bit more on the left engine because we've got our heater. Well, actually, we have our heater on. So we're actually consuming more on the left engine. Plus we have we're using the heater. So we'll probably have to cross feed on this flight. Okay. It's good. It's what it is. The left engine's running hotter. Look at this. Look at this. 415. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. We can always flip open the cowl flaps, but right now we're okay. Just gotta keep an eye on it. What we need to do is we need to keep an eye on this on the cylinders. So they're just going through the cylinders right now. Here's the 4-cylinder right there, 414. So let's just keep an eye on it. We'd like to see it below 400 at least. Going in the flight. For our flight level 19er, 0. Welcome to Northern Canada. We didn't have the altitude set, so now we do. So we were not on mode C. Thought we had it set to alt on the way out, so that's something we need to be mindful of. How is, I can't really see if we have any weather, but it looks just as rough below us. a long flight. It's kind of neat taking off of that runway. I'm glad we did. Although we got the props, we didn't do the props at the right time. We spent too much time trying to keep the plane on center. Should have done the props a little sooner, but we still did it. Flaps, gear and flaps, main thing. Props is good to cut back, but we got it. We're 200 miles to our first waypoint. Ground speed 215, we'll be there in an hour. Let's keep on the nearest. Bearing 133, right off our right. Doesn't show it. It'd be nice if we could pick it up, but keep on our nearest on here. So we got an hour to go to our first waypoint. Let's go over our flight planning. We get to 3/4 of the tank. We'll go ahead and empty the tips. Churchill. Wait a minute. Hour and 41. We're already 20 minutes in, so it'd be hour and 20. We'll be 20 minutes ahead of schedule. Look, they wanted us at a ground speed of 147. That's just not, I mean, our ground speed is, look at that, 216. What is that message? 154. We are, man, 154. How about that? No, it's 154. Wow, nearest airport. Really? Bearing 150. Right off our right wing. Let's see if we can find it. Let's go pull out the FAA charts. You know, get the FAA charts posted. Maybe not. There it is. 4,000-foot runway. Looks to be a radial of, I don't know, 090. Okay, so let's just see if we're on the correct path. There we go. We're on the 054 radial coming out, which is good. But let's go ahead and use our backup to go to Yankee. Put back. Do we have it? No. It's 70 miles away though. No. It's 178 miles away. We're not picking it up on a backup. So let's keep the backup on our 054 radial coming out of Lynn Lake. Got a lot of moisture in the air over here. Weather conditions are starting to loosen up where we're going. No. 500 and overcast. 500-foot overcast. 6 statute miles. Coral Harbor looks good. Still broken at 210. 15 statute miles. 070 at 8 are the winds at Coral Harbor. That's our alternate. Chesterfield, which is nearby, which we didn't choose, is even worse. That's overcast at 400 feet. But it's 15 mile statute miles. So it's 15 statute miles visibility. Churchill's stocked in too. Churchill is 1 statute mile. And that's our next waypoint. Will be Churchill Airport. We have a VOR, but it's sitting on the airport. Wow. That's pretty bad. 1 statute mile, overcast, and 400 feet. Visibility variable to 1/2 to 1 1/2 mile. Woo! See what that looks like. Not the place to go. Although there's one that's scattered at 2,009 statute miles. Shoot, that's where we would go. CYBQ. CYBQ. Actually taking a northern route for us. Right around here. There it is. CYBQ. That's where we would go. They're VFR right now. 9 statute miles, scattered at 2,000, broken at 9,600. So that would be a good place to go, rather than landing here, because they are socked in. Everything on the coast is socked in. 500 feet, 500 feet, 400 feet, and 400 feet. But we have Winnipeg Center. Let's go ahead and turn 1, 24.
All right, Walker 577 for Winnipeg Center, go ahead.
Yeah, just, we have information shortly at Winnipeg, just setting up for our approach here. I'd like to request the RNAV Yankee runway tree 1, Walker 577.
But you can expect that, and when ready to send 1010,000.
Okay, it looks like the RNAV Yankee runway tree 1, and when ready down to 30,000, Walker 577.
Correction, 1010,000.
Oh, sorry about that, 10,000, Walker 577.
No worries.
Winnipeg Center, Baron 712 Bravo Mike, level at flight level 190, direct to Yankee, Yankee, Quebec.
Is that November 712 Bravo Mike calling?
Roger. Baron 2 Bravo Mike.
And Baron 712 Bravo Mike, squawk 0615.
Squawking 0615, Baron 712 Bravo Mike.
Richard 738 Winnipeg Center, welcome. November 712 Bravo Mike, Winnipeg Center, you're identified, and just confirm your altitude for me.
We are flight level 190, Baron 2 Bravo Mike.
Roger, thanks. Bushit 738, I've heard that we've had that problem before. There's not a lot I can do about that.
And Winnipeg Center, good evening, Air Canada 146 Heavy with you, flight level 410.
Canada 146 Winnipeg Center, welcome.
Cylinder heads are looking good now. We're at 389 on the hottest one. So I think we could put up, let's go ahead and put our cow flaps. So we're pretty cold on our cylinder heads, so that's good. So just keep an eye on that.
Engineer Walker 577, come stick away for it, 5 minutes, got up the kids to bed.
Roger, just report back.
Thanks.
Edmonton Center, Canada 146, can we step away for about 5 minutes?
Canada 1468, firm stand, correction, report back.
Roger.
Let's go ahead and I see we're a little low in manifold number, right? So let's pop that to 32. 38 minutes away. Let's go ahead and set our true air speed here. So we want to put 19 in the window. How cold are we? We're at negative 21 Celsius. About 235 on the true airspeed. Okay. Fuel flow sitting around 17, which is pretty good. Oil pressure still in the green. Temps are still in the green. We're still tracking from pretty good, but we're pretty far away. Probably about 130 miles away. No, not that far. Maybe about 100 miles.
Roger that.
Alright, while we're doing this, while we have another 35 minutes until we get to our... Let's look at the approach for CYRT. Broken at 500, okay. Well, hot dog. Okay, we got RNAVs 3.1 and 1.3. What was the 0.8 for 1.3 would probably be the best.
Good evening, Western 146 is with you. Flight level 370. Western 146, Winnipeg Center, welcome.
Yeah, they're setting us up on 1.3 anyway. USBAB. Ooh, we got an LPV, 250 feet. Hooray!
Okay, Center, Canada 146 Heavy back.
Roger, thanks.
Winnipeg Center, Air Canada 421, climbing to 3,000 for 4,000.
Air Canada 421, Winnipeg Center, you are identified. Climb flight level, 390 and turn right direct Norma on course.
Turn right direct Norma on course and climb to flight level 390, Air Canada 421.
clipping above the schmutz. It's good. Winnipeg Center right here, and we have Edmonton Center, which is massive up here. bearing to our next waypoint. That's over 85 miles away. I'm shocked that we can get it. You can see the needle is not real confident. So we're gonna go all the way up over here, over here. Oh, I'll show you. So, not so sure you can see my cursor, but anyway, you can kind of see the route we're gonna end up taking to Iceland. That's where we're going. Jeff. Oh man, King Air, right? No. King. Yeah, E60, right? E60 is a King Air. Oh, 278 flying. Yeah, all the way. Wow, nice.
Winnipeg Center, good evening, Air Canada's 3844. And last aircraft calling, say again.
It's Air Canada's 3844.
Air Canada 3844, roger. And are you on the ground in Regina?
Negative. We are mid-flight, 13 nautical miles west of the Brandon VOR at flight level 310 inbound to Winnipeg.
Air Canada 3844, roger. I just picked you up there. One ready to send 10,000. The Winnipeg altimeter is 2959er, information Charlie is current.
10,000, and appreciate you allowing us to reconnect for Canada 3844.
Based on the number 605 Yankee Kilo for 0410.
November 605 Yankee Kilo, Winnipeg Center, welcome. Walker 577, Winnipeg Center, one ready to send 5,500. Confirm you're planning the MESTA transition.
From a MESTA transition for the RNAV Yankee, runway 31, and when ready down to 5,500, Walker 577.
Air Canada 3844, information Delta's now current altimeter, still 2959er.
Information Delta for Canada 3844, thanks.
Winnipeg's a mess. Oh, we just lost. Looks like we just lost Edmonton. We lost Edmonton. I was looking forward to getting a approach done through Edmonton Center. Well, maybe someone will come back alive. Yeah, he'll just tell us to go to Unicom at some point. Oh well. So 56 miles ahead, or 57 miles ahead of us, we have a runway. So, Churchill. feet, huh? Or is that 9,100? 96 on the elevation. Nice. CYEG has an airport too. Right? Yeah. There it is. RVA. Smaller. What they got? What is that? Is it an NDB? It is an NDB. 329.
WestJet 738, Winnipeg Center, when ready to send 11,000, the Winnipeg altimeter 2959er, information Delta current.
What is this 11,000 crap?
Air Canada 3844, Winnipeg Center, when ready down to 9,000.
9,000 for Canada 3844, thanks.
And 3844, what approach you planning?
We're planning the ILS Zulu runway 31 Dutro transition.
Roger that, thanks. Block 577, Winnipeg Center, you're cleared the RNAV Yankee, approach runway 31, mess to transition.
Clear the RNAV Yankee runway 1, meets the transition for Walker 5776.
Tower. I wonder if I could pick up ATIS. Or Winnipeg. Let's try it. We're far. ATIS from Winnipeg is 120.2. Let's do it. No, not a chance. They're not in range either, I can see it. Okay. Alright, so we got the ADF, we got the YEC in there.
Air Canada 3844, Winnipeg Center, when ready, down to 5,000.
5,000 for Air Canada 3844, thanks.
Canadian Express 584, Winnipeg Center, are you on frequency?
Express 584, good evening, I am.
Roger that, welcome, thanks.
Winnipeg Center, Air Canada 421 just requesting permission to step away for about 3-4 minutes.
Canada 421 approved. Report back.
Okay, we'll report back. Thanks, Air Canada 421.
Block 577, contact Winnipeg Tower now 118.3.
Our Tower 823, thanks for ATC, have a good night and have a great weekend.
You too, see ya.
So here is the Walker 577 coming into runway 31 into Winnipeg. And then here is Air Canada 3844.
Air Canada 3844, Winnipeg Center, one ready to send out 3,000.
3,000 for Air Canada 3844, thanks.
WestJet 738, Winnipeg Center, what approach you planning?
Yeah, I got the handle for the Atlas 312.
Roger, you can expect the Atlas 312.
Winnipeg Center, Air Canada 421, back in the cockpit.
Roger that, thanks.
Clear up. It's interesting. Okay, we got 3.5 minutes until we have our time and fuel check. We're gonna be about an hour and 15. A little less than an hour and 15. Let's Let's just call it an hour and 15.
It's at 738, send 9,000.
We're supposed to be out.
9,000.
Gosh, we're 25 minutes ahead of schedule. Let's call it 20 minutes. Wow. No, 25 minutes. We're 25 minutes ahead of schedule.
Air Canada 3844, Winnipeg Center Air cleared the ILS Zulu runway 31, Noxum transition.
We're supposed to be at 921 pounds. We're at 930 pounds of fuel.
Say the transition again, please, for Air Canada 3844.
Canada 3844, I just realized that's my bad. It's the boater transition.
Okay, sorry, one more time. The transition for the ILS.
Oh, no, sorry, again, I'm looking at the wrong one. Do true transition.
Awesome, okay. So clear the ILS, Zulu, runway 31, do true transition for Air Canada 3844, thanks.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No worries at all.
Beginning our left-hand turn any minute. Can we see it? That's what I want to know. No. Well, kind of. Look at that. Conditions at Churchill. Go to Sky Vector. Conditions at Churchill right now. 300 feet. BB. 300 feet. No bueno. 1 statute mile. BB. Not the thing you want to see. 300 feet. That gloves sound. Light. See that right there?
Canada 3844, contact Winnipeg Tower now, 118.3, see ya.
Winnipeg Tower 118.3, it's good to be home. We'll see you. Thanks for the ATC.
Thanks for flying. WestJet 738, descend 5,000.
Send 5,000.
See how hot this 4-cylinder? Oh, we're back up to 400. 393. MD-11 coming in. Not sure what this is. Canadian Express. Chicago. Ivan Suslov.
WestJet 738, descend 3,000.
Send a 3,000.
WestJet 738, you're cleared the ILS Zulu approach runway 31 due through transition.
Clear the ILS Zulu 31, due to transition.
-7. -7 Fahrenheit. It's -22. Can't wait to hear the Russian come in. Airbridge cargo 782. Should be fun to listen. So you guys can understand what I'm saying. Right up here to the top on a tippy corner. Airbridge cargo. Moscow, Russia to Chicago. Ivan Suslov. Pretty cool. But he's got to come in at some point. So we'll love to want to hear the accent. Come on, Ivan. Make your call into Winnipeg. Unless you're snoozing.
WestJet 738, Winnipeg Center, everything all right there?
Yes, sir. We're just turning right now left to ILS 310.
Roger that. WestJet's going pretty far away. There's his turn.
Air Canada 146, can we step away again for about 2 minutes?
Approved, report back.
Roger.
I didn't hear an express come in either. tell me in a minute, probably to take off. Should we give him a Buster? Buster, you want to go ahead and say thank you for the ATC? I don't know. Feel a little... I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to get, I mean, he's got a bunch of people. It was just one to be fine, but he's got a ton. He's got people on final. Well, he's got one on final. He's going to turn him over to the tower anytime now. Got some storms bearing down on Atlanta. We're going to catch a sunset. We're going to be landing at night.
Let's just 738, contact tower now 118.3 feet.
118.3 for West 38, next to the ATC.
Let's jet 146, Winnipeg Center 1, ready to send 1010,000, the Winnipeg altimeter 2959er information, Delta current.
Okay, let's jet 146, when ready down to 10,000, and we have Delta. We'd like the ILS Zulu for 3-1.
Roger, you can expect that.
Feet in the USBAB.
November 712 Bravo Mike, Winnipeg Center. You leaving my airspace to the north. Edmonton is offline. Surveillance services are terminated. Change to the en route frequencies. We'll see you later.
Roger, will do. Have a good night. Thanks for the ATC. Baron 2 Robert Mike.
English 146 is leaving 370.
He did not say to go to Unicom, which I found interesting.
Royal Nepal 5723 at altitude 25723, heading toward Winnipeg.
Last aircraft calling center, say again.
Royal Nepal 5723 at 5723.
Royal Nepal 5723 Winnipeg Center, welcome. Good day.
Guy's gone. Just hanging out for the Russian guy.
Hey, can you climb 50380, run about 5723?
Right on the Paul 5723, say altitude request.
3805.
Right on the Paul 572, approved, climb flight level 380.
Climb 50380, thank you.
Winnipeg Center, Air Canada 421, still with you. Did you want me to switch over to Toronto Center?
Canada 421, just about to hand you off here. Just gotta wait for them to accept it.
No worries, I'll wait for you then. Thanks, Air Canada 421.
Air Canada 421, and there you are. You can contact Toronto now, 125.77. Thanks for flying, we'll see you.
Switching over to Toronto Center, Air Canada 421, thanks for the ATC, have a good night.
Quite a bit of turbulence. See things shaking around a little bit. Things are getting colder out. Oh, here we go. Look at this. Okay, the NDB kicked in, so we have the ADF going, and it's going to be this the green. You can see it right here. That's amazing.
And Air Canada 146, did I say I was back or?
Negative, but I'm guessing you are back now, so thank you.
Yeah, I thought I did, my bad.
No worries. WestJet 146, descend 8,000.
Descend 8,000, Mr.
And so you can see the yellow line. Which I doubt that. That yellow line should be pointed this way. Okay, so as soon as we pass CYEG, we'll do a time and fuel check. idea. On this screen, with all this traffic, there's only one aircraft that's more northern than us, and that's a 747. Why is he so low?
146, descend 3000.
Maybe he's landing.
3000, Western 146.
I think he is landing. Well, I may actually have to use oceanic clearance to get through here. To look at that up. Wasn't thinking that. Maybe we could just make it right on by. Oh, there's a couple northern warplanes. But we're up there. And we're up there. In a barren. In a Beechcraft barren. There you go. Okay, interesting. So, see this now? Now it's flipped right. That's our bearing to it on the backup. Let's go ahead and take a look at our approach. Let's brief the approach. So we're going to come in at 1,500 feet. We've got an LPV, so 250 feet, so we're basically 340. 340 feet, and it's 250. Let's go ahead and set radio right now to 250. Okay, radar altitude is set to 250. 340 our decision altitude. So your pox Kimmy, and then here we go. That's quite a bit of lighting, which is nice, plus a PAPI. Straight out to 2300. Climb to 2300, track 129 to NOAX, and then, as required, shuttle climb. And I could do that. 2300. Standard pressure region. Inches. Safe altitude within 100 nautical miles is 2,300 feet. Okay. We're coming in 1,500. It's called Rankin. So Rankin traffic. Oh, 600 foot vertical speed required here. So there we go. On our way. 24. See the flip in the NDB? Pretty cool.
And confirm Westjet 146 cleared due true transition for 31.
Wow, 30
And
minutes.
Westjet 146, wind peg center taken.
We cleared the ILS Zulu 31 via the due true transition.
Westjet 146, just about to clear there. You're cleared the ILS Zulu 31 due true.
Right, cleared ILS Zulu 31 via due true for Westjet 146, thanks.
Westjet 1029, wind peg center, squawk ident. Westjet 1029, Winnipeg Center, you're identified. Welcome.
And for Westjet 146, do you want us with tower?
Westjet 146, affirms tower 1183. Sorry about that.
Tower 183, Westjet 146, up and in.
Okay, what's the weather like? And will we get down before sunrise? Or sunset, I should say. 400 now. LIFR. 400 feet. Freezing. Altimeter 3037. Touch. Panel's the way we want it. It's getting a little dark with the sun. Might get a little sunset here. It's pretty cool. Alright, we're going to be passing 18,000. We're going to go to local. We're going to vacate left. All right, let's get the local. 330.37, man. Oh, that is up there. I don't think I've seen pressure that high in a while.
Canadian Express 584, Winnipeg Center, when ready to send 10,000. Information echo is current altimeter 2961.
Canadian Express, I was just listening to the ATIS. Say again, next altitude?
10,000 when ready.
Okay, down to 1,000 or 10,000 when ready, and information echo is current. Express 584. And just a heads up from Express 584, I'll be looking for the RNAV Zulu 31.
Roger, you can expect that.
Descent checklist. The biggest thing on the descent checklist is going to be our altimeter. GPS, comm, nav radios, we're all set. We have the approach bugged in. Everything's where we want. We got the VNAV profile is going, so we're good. Approach briefing, we've already performed. Minimums are in the radar altitude. It's going to be 250, which is 350 feet. Fuel quantity, we did not check it at YAC. We got 19 minutes to go. Do you think we can trip the tanks in 19 before we have to turn? Put them in. That's snow on the ground. I have to think so. Yeah. Ordinarily, we wouldn't do we wouldn't empty the tanks on a descent, but it's a straight descent, not very turbulent. I'm not seeing anything going in. Well, I'm not seeing anything coming out, so I was like watching water boil. So let's go ahead and set our altitude for at sea level. Our flaps are closed. LPV on the RNAV, so it's going to be very accurate. We're going down to 250 feet, so pretty cool. We have LIFR, 400 feet. Set it 129er, so let's go ahead and set it to the runway, so that will allow us to at least have a localizer on our way in as well. Is there an NDB? I thought there was. And if it doesn't work, well, we hold at Novak, and then we go right to the VFR shot. So no sweat. VFR is that way. All right, let's go ahead and get our landing lights on. We are now below 10,000 feet. We're 40 miles out.
Yeah, we were supposed to be, was this a 3 hour, yeah. This is supposed to be a 3 hour and 22 minute trip. We're on 2 hours and 9 minutes right now, guys. Flight planning, there's just a little disconnect right now. Looking good. Tips are almost done. Got 34 miles. Come on, tips. Get done. You can see we're a little bit, check that out, so it's almost 3 gallons. I thought it was a half a gallon an hour, which should only be an hour. Yeah, it's like a gallon an hour. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and check some of our checklist here. For the localizer, well, we don't have a localizer, but before establishment, we need landing lights on, altimeters are set for local, prop sync goes off, mixture full rich. Well, let's go ahead and get some power in here. Fuel pumps.
Rankin traffic, bearing 712 Bravo Mike is 30 miles to the southwest, descending through 6,000 feet, inbound for the RNAV 13, Rankin. Emptied. I mean, look at this. We're going to have, when the tip tanks are empty, we're going to have almost 3/4 of the tank in each tank. The range on this airplane is fantastic. Alright, let's go over the missed approach again. So the missed approach will be a climb to 2300, straight out. So I'll have the airplane at say 500 feet. And then if we get down to 350, we don't have it, full power, 1 notch of flaps, climb out. As soon as we get positive rate, gear up, going to 2300. I'll have 2300 set in our window. So we'll then re-engage autopilot, suspend, unsuspend, or whatever the case is, you know, and we'll go. We'll hold at Novax, and we'll decide what we want to do. Or no CACs. No yaks. Right. I think we're gonna make it. Anti-ice. Yep. Good call, Buster. Dark here. We'll be getting into slush. Trying to floodlights just in case. Actually, you know what? We'll go ahead and turn the floodlights off. I like the panel the way it looks. Start slowing the airplane down. I like that I can see some of the land over here. How cool is that? Three and a half minutes to USBAB. see both the VOR and the NDB are deflected like they should be. As bad as reported. Still LIFR. Traffic, Baron 2 Bravo Mike is 15 miles to the west, descending through 2,200 feet inbound for the RNAV runway 13, Rankin. Okay, Buster. Doesn't look that bad. Looks like it's really cleared up. The one he gained to was way worse. Slow down to 140. Let's get 1 notch of flaps in. flaps down. Starting to cloud up a little bit. Make our turn. We're level. 2300 is what we'll end up putting on once we get there. You can see we're almost perpendicular. Here comes our turn. Okay, approach is armed. We are established. We're a dot and a half below. Rankin traffic bearing 2 Bravo Mike established on the RNAV for runway 13, 9 miles from the threshold. Rankin. See it. I know, things just got a little worse, didn't they? It's just like, okay. I can still see some stuff in front of us. Let's see, yeah, I can get down one more. We need to get down there, Buster. We can go down one more. Okay, approach is armed, glide path is armed. Final approach fix is 3.8 away. We're 6 or 7 from the runway. Okay, let's make sure we got the fuel boost pumps there. The prop sync is off. Let's make sure we're almost full rich, but now we go full props and we're rich. Excellent. I'm only going to go, Buster, with 1 notch of flaps. We're 6 miles away. Here is in transition, we have 3 green. Taxi light on. There's the runway. 4.7 for the threshold. Okay, we're captured out of the runway, so I'm going to go ahead and put full flaps. Don't think we're going to lose it. Rankin traffic, bearing 2 Bravo Mike, 4 mile final for runway 13 on the RNAV. Rankin. So we're vacating left. precision altitude, we got an LPV. Coming out 110, which is fine. Let's go ahead and set to 2300 just in case. Now we're set in the box for our mixed approach altitude. I think we're going to be okay though. .500 feet above. Okay, gear is down. Mixture's rich, props are full. Lights are all on. We're good to go. Slow to 100. 100 above, 150 above. Okay. My airplane, we're continuing. Precision altitude, continuing. Stable, 3 green. Wind should be coming from the left. Confirmed. Yeah, I can see the sock. Get a little quicker. Well, that wasn't what we wanted to do. Tried to switch the view, but we'll get there. That was rough. Decided to get that left wheel down first, and we did. I know, Buster. I know, I tried to mess with the stupid view. It gave me something like that, which is crazy. Okay, here we go. I would expect we should be able to get off here. There it is. Vacate left. Wow. Look at these little houses. Flaps up. Left to right. Everything turned and dump. Looks good. Let's open up the cowl flaps. Okay. Rankin traffic. Baron 2 Bravo Mike is clear of runway 13. Taxiing to ramp. Rankin. Charlie. Take transfer pumps. Everything's transferred. While we're doing this, let's go ahead and even this. Oh. Did I just turn off the engine? I certainly did. It's okay. One engine taxi, let's do it. Look at those houses. How cool. Look at that. Check that out, Buster. It's kind of a neat thing. Let's go over here and see what these things are. It's like someone's watching TV in there. Doesn't it? Look. Someone's watching TV in there, and someone's watching TV in there. Check that out. Look at these things. How cool. Someone on the balcony. I was not expecting this. Lights on over here. All that. It's like a little flying community. Look at that little berm over there. Alright, let's go taxi back this way and go to the gas. See that nose wheel? Look at my nose wheel with the light. See the light? It's pretty cool. I like the lights on the... Ooh, there's a light that's out. That's a cool simulation. Let's go over here. I like how that light is out. That's pretty cool. Isn't that neat? That neat little textures. There's our guys. Military over there for sure. Oh, there's fuel. Maybe they have self-serve. There we go. Perfect. Put on the brake. Let's go ahead and get the avionics off. Taxi light off. Strobe is off. Okay, good. Alright, so let's go ahead and get our lights off. Everything is off. The heater's off. Let's get our ignitions off. Battery off. Wow. Here we are, very northern part of Canada. Way up here. There is a Airbus 340 gonna go overhead here shortly, going to LAX. Just curious if we could see it. Is that it? No. pretty cool. It's still a ways out. I bet you that might be him. No. Pretty neat. So yeah, look at this. So this is where we're at, guys. This is us. This is that Airbus A340. But look how far north we are. Jiminy Christmas. Here's Winnipeg. Here's Calgary. Here's Edmonton. And here's us. So we're going to hop over here, and then hop across to Greenland. With the big boys. Although there is a Beach King Air right here, which I find very funny. Going across at 281 ground speed. Gonna Kev. Nice. Nice. Guys, it's been a blast. We're having a lot of fun. We are in northern Canada. Pretty cool little buildings that we just saw with chimneys on them. Flew the RNAV in here. LPV approach. Kind of spoiled us. Really nice. Thought we were going to have 400-foot visibility. No, we saw it probably 1,000 foot above. So it was all good. Military hangars over there. But here we are on the civil side. So at the Rankin, what is this called? Pull it up. Rankin Inlet. Rankin Inlet. So, anyway, guys, it's been real. Sun's about ready to go down. It's pretty late, actually. I guess the sun got a lot of daylight time up here, so not a whole lot of nighttime. So, yeah. So, anyway, I mean, here we are sitting. You know, I mean, I think it's, let's see, it's 0300, so it's 0300 Zulu right now. And so, and it's still light out. So think about that. Yeah. Very interesting. Very interesting. Alright, guys, I'm still looking for the A320 or A340. The A340 should be overhead. Trying to find them. Sorry, guys. It's gotta be over here. I would think I'm seeing a contrail, but I really don't. I like all the lights here on these things. It looks like somebody, like, I'm not gonna say it looks like it's a little bit more enhanced. It doesn't seem like this is a default. I mean, look at those buildings. Look at that community. I mean, all the lights and stuff. It looks just like it's a little bit more. It's like someone did something to it. Still trying to find the Airbus. He pass us? No. Set flight level 360. So he's up there. Well, anyway, guys, I don't see him. We still connected to Vatsim? Yeah, we're still connected. Oh, there he is. See him, guys? See the contrail? Yeah, he's pretty far over there. And so there he is. Yep. It's an Airbus 340, 600 series, heavy. Coming from England, going to Los Angeles. Right there, kids. Alright. Man, that's been a lot of fun. It has been a lot of fun. Alright, well, guys, until next time, we are now going to go east, pretty much. We're almost done going all the way north. We're going to go east. A little bit northeast. Still going a little bit north. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the flight. And until next time, clear skies and warm tailwinds. And Buster, take it away.